Welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial we are going to demonstrate how to reset login password for My Voice Business ESM or the System Admin Tool. This is whereby you want to log in. You've opened your web page and then you are going to type the username system, and then when you don't know the password, in our case we have lost the password, so our password is lost. We don't know what password to put here. So if you put a wrong password 3 times consecutively in a row, it's going to suspend the account. Then you need to wait for 30 minutes, I think 15 to 30 minutes, before you can log in again, before you can attempt to log in again, provided this time around you'll be having the correct password. So we are looking at a situation where we don't know the password, so I'm just going to attempt to log in with a password that is wrong, because in this case we are assuming that we have lost the password. So what I'm going to do, I am going to type system and I'm going to type the password, and then I'm going to log in. So it is giving me the error here to say you have entered an incorrect login ID and or password, but we know that what I've entered wrong is the password, because I don't know the correct password. So for us to reset the password, so we are going to reset the password. We are going to reset the password to the default one, which is password, which is the word password. We want it to reset it to the word password, and there's a requirement for us to be able to reset this password. Requirement number 1 is that we should have SSH access to the My Voice Business. So which means the system should have been enabled for SSH prior to us losing the password. Number 2, if we haven't enabled SSH, then we will need to get onto the console of My Voice Business. So to get to the console of My Voice Business, when it is an MXE, for example, you use the serial cable. When it is on an EX controller, the EX controller does not have a serial port, so you don't use a serial cable. You are going to use the EX web page, and then you are going to enable console there, and then you are going to use a VNC application to view the console. So this procedure here is beyond the scope of this video, but you are going to look for a video which shows you how to access My Voice Business console on an EX controller. It is one of the videos on this YouTube channel. Go and look for that video, how to access My Voice Business console on EX controller. Look for this video, it will show you how to do that. So we are going to progress. In our case, SSH is enabled. In our case, SSH was enabled. SSH was enabled prior to us losing our password. So what we are going to do, we are going to open a terminal application. In my case, I'm going to use Terraterm, and then I am going to SSH there, and then we are going to run some commands. We are going to run some commands to default the password. So let's go ahead and do that. So remember, I've entered the word password here for password, which is the default password, and the system has rejected it by giving us this error. So after we have successfully defaulted our password to what it is by default, we should be able to come in here and log in. So let's go ahead and open our SSH. Let's go ahead and open our Terraterm. This is our Terraterm. I'm going to open it to the IP address of the voice business, which was 192.168.1.2. Say OK. Continue. We are going to log in as root, and this is our root SSH root login password, and let me see if I can log in with it. Then we have logged in to the SSH as root. I'll just increase the font for us to be able to view nicely. Let me just go for 14. So just say some few notes. My voice business is on release 10.2, and the controller is EX. So that's important to note for now. My voice business release is 10.2, and our controller is an EX controller, and we are trying to reset the password for the my voice business back to system, username system, and password. Let's keep that in mind. So because we are on release, because we are on MIVB 10.2, we have to mimic my voice business 8 commands. We have to mimic my voice business 8 commands. We are going to use my voice business 8 commands. So which means we have to change this terminal. We have to change our terminal to the terminal of my voice business 8. And we do this by entering the command mcdDebug. This is how we can then move from the my voice business 10.2 console to the my voice business 8 console, so that we can reset the password. And after we have successfully reset the password, then we will get out of the my voice business console, which is the MCD, and then we'll move back to our normal console. So let's go ahead and do that. So we are going to say mcdDebug reset login password is one word, and with it's a camel case. Reset login password is one word in camel case, and we are going to say space system and in quotations, and then we are going to press enter. Password has been successfully reset to default password for user system. You can see what it is saying here. The password has been successfully reset to default password user. So it has successfully made our password the word password. So we are going to go back to my voice business, and we are going to log in with username of system and password as password, which is the default, because we have successfully managed to default the password. So let's go ahead and see if we will manage to log in now. Remember, I've already written password here, so it is what is written here. So I'll simply click on log in again. Let's refresh that. System password. So now, because we have successfully managed to log in with the default password, you know, always when you log in with a default password, the system will prompt you to change the password. It will prompt you to change the password from the default to your own choice, to the password of your own choice. So in this case, we are going to change our password from the default one, which is password here, and I'm going to type in the new one, which is going to be, just for demonstration, I'll say it's open 123. Then I am going to click on submit. Let's go ahead and do that. Old password is password. New password is open 123. Open 123. Then I submit. Password is successfully changed. Remember to enter. It's now saying password successfully changed. Remember to enter new password during your next login. So this is what we were trying to do. We're trying to reset the password. We managed to reset the password. We have logged in with the default password, and we have changed to the new password that we want. So we are now logged in. As you can see, we are now logged in. Let's just give it a moment for it to finish so that we are logged in. You can see now we have logged in. I am just going to log out again, and I'm going to log in again with the new password. So there we go. We have lost our password. We didn't know what the password was. Just to recap, so what we did was we had to default the password back to the default one, which is password, and then when we managed to default it, we logged in onto the system. the system then prompted us to change from the default password to the password of our choice. So this is how you do it. I hope you were following, and thank you for watching. Goodbye.